Everyone, Mckaiser here, and today we are doing a very long talk. It is gonna be all over the place. I'll try to organize it the best I can, but I don't think I will be able to. So this is the vlog, episode 125. And I'm just gonna go over what's been going on and try to cover everything I can. 'Cause I just feel like I need to do this. I just, oof. Alright. So, I'm gonna go back, pretty far back. So like, the change, the major change is I'm not gonna give a year, but a few years back, I got a job. And that helped with getting what I want. And it also caused an issue that I didn't really see what would happen in the future. So around the time I quit Maplestory, playing it hardcore at least, just playing it for fun, which became less and less and less, was the time around I started getting into phone games. And these phone games, I stuck with one called Summoner's War, and you can see videos of it on my channel. But I found myself getting drawn to those phone games like it was an actual game. And some, the good ones are, but not all of them. And the issue became, they became slightly more important than the actual games I was playing. So what I used to do, I would play like Disgaea 5, and Disgaea 5 would have a little train. That would be like, that was a game I played for 300 and some hours, I think. I forget. But I was able to play that and play Summoner's War. Hate those things. Is it better than that? No, dude. But I will play Summoner's War. But after like the 3-year mark, I started becoming exhausted from it. Now my story's going in a totally different direction. Let's see. Oh yeah. So I started to play, and while I was getting more into Summoner's War, and less into Disgaea 5, I would find myself playing Summoner's War and just watching YouTube videos. And I didn't think too much of it, but over time, I think I've become addicted to just watching YouTube videos. Because back in the day, all I had was Uberhex or Nova. I didn't really know that many other YouTubers. Oh my god. So it was, let's see. It was very different back then. I relied on my games a lot more, and it, that has changed in the recent days. Another thing, while playing Disgaea 5, I met a really, really good friend, and we got along really well, but he had work and I had work, so we lost touch with each other for I have no clue how long. But once he lost his job, and once he got in contact with me again, it was just like right where he left off. I don't even remember how long ago, but right now the game I'm playing is Apex Legends, and we played it, and then like after a while we got like mad at each other and we just stopped talking to each other, and we even unfriended on PS4, and that went on for, we didn't talk to each other for 6 months, and during those 6 months I became lazier and uninspired to do stuff. So like even playing games wasn't as fun like it used to be. And I kind of realized that, but I still haven't realized the gravity of it. But I would say like a month ago we became friends again, so I'm a lot happier. But when he's not around, I just don't know what to do. And I didn't know what to do other than to watch YouTube videos. And so I watch YouTube videos for, it was, what time? I think from like 3 o'clock afternoon to 12 p.m. all the way to like 7, no, probably like to like 9 o'clock. So I'd say a good 6 hours of just watching YouTube videos. And while watching those YouTube videos, I've been stumbling upon Uber Hector Nova's older videos. And that kind of reminded me of what I should have been doing. And that's playing games. And I found that I just need to be playing the games no matter what happens. I just want to play the games because recently I've been feeling like I've been wasting my life. And it's not because of video games, it was because I wasn't playing video games. And if I wasn't playing it like I did before I got a job, and that's with all my might, all my power, and just be completely absorbed by the game. And that really has changed for me. Oh, a boss? But I think I'm starting to realize that I just need to stop watching, because I had like 20 tabs opens of YouTube videos I want to watch, and like at least 10 of them I want to watch with my friend. But then like I did a summon session on Summoner's War, and I started, talking a lot more. And I also forgot to mention that I've been making a lot less YouTube videos. YouTube videos was like my only outlet to talk to someone, because all my real life friends, either I moved away from them or they moved away from me. Which wasn't much, I just had two real life friends and that was it. So Cyber Rock, nice. And yeah, other than that, I don't really get to talk to people. About, gaming stuff. I don't want that. So, this is, and after I watched some of Nova's older videos, I watched one vlog about, was it a vlog? No, it was just me doing commercially, the ship thing we used to do all the time to get the Sweetwater equipped. That reminded me of the grind. The grind may not be fun all the time, but the goal is to be in a better spot than we was. I kind of miss, I really did miss all the games that I could play, but there's been so many issues. About going back to, wasting my life. And I didn't realize it, but like the past year, the increase of YouTube videos I've been watching have really overshadowed how many games I've been wanting to play. And like any game that would like give me an issue, I'll just quit. Or if I got too bored, I'll just quit the game. Or any little thing, I'll just quit the game over. And I need to go back to the old days where I just played the game. Just download the game, played it, and for console games, I don't know where console games are going. That is a different story, because console games are supposed to be, for me, supposed to be the single player games. And before we move on to games, I want to talk a little bit about my life a little bit more. And I just forgot what I want to say. I feel like I lost the energy I had over the past like 3 years. And I want that back. I always wanted it back. I thought I had it, but I didn't have it. But other than that, okay, I remember now. So what's been going on the past few years? It's either video games, anime, work, and barely hanging out with friends because they have work and they live way too far away to hang out. Alright, I think that's it. Work has been draining all my energy to play games, been YouTube videos, and then I just finally realized through that one Nova's videos and in my old video that I just need to play the game, no matter how bored I am. And I guess the last thing I do want to talk about is streaming. Streaming to me is a different beast. I'll try streaming more, but don't expect me to be like a good streamer. My streams are going to be boring because all I want to do is play games. I don't want to like focus on the stream too much, even though I don't even get that many views. My streams will be either no one shows up, or some people show up, and then after time goes by, people will leave. So I'm just gonna accept that, and I'm gonna make my streams more for just to focus on the games and to share the experience. And yeah, hopefully I can stream more. The work is getting in the way all the time. Alright, so let's go to gaming. So the games I've been playing the past few years is Maplestory. If I jump over here, Maple Royals, but not as much. I'm only level 64. I should have been like level 80 by now. But Maple Royals, oh, I should definitely go back to town in Maplestory. Give me a second. So game sounds are too loud. Give me a second again. I'm also just listing off games. I'm not doing any particular order. I tried playing Lineage 2. What's the other game? Dragona? What else have I tried playing? Black Desert. Oh no. I don't know why, but Black Desert is just oof. I think I need people to play with on Black Desert, because if not, I'm just gonna get extremely bored by myself. I played Cabal again. Path of Exile. I want to get back into it, but I just find myself getting pretty bored. The new league is nice, but there's some limitations on it that I don't like. What else is there? Oh, I went back to Rumble Fighter. Oh my god. That game is still so laggy and so buggy. It did not age over the years. To have better and stable connections with other people. What else have I done? I don't know. And that's where I feel like I'm wasting my life a little bit, because I'm supposed to have all these high level characters in my opinion. If I look back, the only games I like worked harder in was Maplestory, Cabal, and Fly for Fun. Other than that, it's just like console games. And with console games being watered down over time, and all like these big AAA companies are like slowly not truly making AAA games in my opinion, like Final Fantasy, They're slipping. Star Ocean's been slipping. Kingdom Hearts. Ooh. They did 1 and 2, and then took a 10. I think it was like a 13-year break from making console Kingdom Hearts games. Who else is there? I don't even remember. Those are all like the old ones that like have either been out since like PlayStation 1 or 2. Like Kingdom Hearts came out PlayStation 2, but Star Ocean was PlayStation. Actually, it was PSP I think first, and then it became PS2, and then Shadow Hearts. Ooh, I didn't mention Shadow Hearts. Shadow Hearts were amazing till 3, but they only stayed on PS2. But Final Fantasy's been around since like Nintendo, and it's just like, what are you guys doing? But yeah, other than that, other than console games, my main game right now is definitely Apex Legends. Playing that every day is pretty fun. A lot worse if you don't have someone to play with, but I do, so that's what I want to do. I think I'm gonna stop it here because I feel like any longer than 20 minutes is gonna be a very, very long video, and I kind of don't want that, so we'll take a break. This will be part 1, and I'll be back.